try another day in a quiet way. You got a lot to say in a quiet way. You got a lot to say. I feel it falling away, and there's a glow in the sky once again. Power come my way, I got a song to say. You're my firefly, warm my fireside. Two hearts go inside, you warm, you excite. When I climb inside, I feel deep inside. Oh, I love my firefly. What a soothe you say, what a truth you say. When I'm blue today, fire soothe away, fire fly away, fire die away. Nighttime all day, I shy away in a quiet way. You got a lot to say, fire fly my way. Thank you. Oh, now that was in the right place earlier. What's happened? That's just moved. That's it. It's going to fiddle around for 10 seconds. There we are. Ooh. Seamless. Okay. So that was written by Andres as an instrumental tune for his last album, and then I decided that's not going to be an instrumental, it's going to be a song, that is. So we recorded it again for my album. And I don't know where Firefly came from. This one is, I'm going to turn up a little bit, Andy. This might be I've turned up. We went to Uruguay 2 years ago and this year, because Andres is from Uruguay, and wow, what a great excuse to go travelling. And both times, when you go away to South America, you kind of got to go for a long time, so it's a long flight, so we've got a whole month off. And that enabled me to really go into a different mind space, and I became very observant. And one of the things I really noticed was this boxer dog called Timo. We had a little sort of holiday romance, and it made me think about pets and how they kind of bring out the best in us. So this is called Timo. Avoiding his reflection, the day has just begun, but he's greedy for it to be done. And joie de vivre is on his chain, drags along the more sophisticated brain. He fetches sticks to heal his pain. Will his master ever smile again? Ooh. She rushes past the children's game, must be back to work by 10. Leaves them with a sense of shame, 'cause she only gets to see them now and then. And liberty is in a cage, fills her silence with a daily serenade. Come, let's fly, my friend, don't be afraid. Just spread your wings, your deadest pain. Ooh. Smiling for a better view, he knows he left it there, but maybe that's not true. Every day it's something new, some new idea this fading world has taken to, and peace of mind is on his lap. Stretches both her paws and looks up from her nap. Look into my eyes and you will see serenity, mystery. Ooh, the mystery. Ooh, the mystery. The mystery. The mystery. Thank you. Did anybody get the other animals in there? There was a little bird and a little cat. I don't know, I've gone into a funny voice. It's pets for you. So I'm going to do a different keyboard sound. I want to use the piano, but I'm conscious that I'll have my back to lots of people, but I'm going to use a keyboard sound for this. So when we were in Uruguay, we wanted to do a gig for Andres' family, and we live streamed it on a very glitchy Wi-Fi. So it came out a little bit glitchy, but we wanted to do one for Andres' sister, especially, who lives in Montevideo, and she's a massive Beatles fan. And actually, she persuaded you, didn't she, to watch the Beatles on Ed Sullivan?
That's right. Yes, that's how old I am. Yeah.
I thought I'd bring that to everybody's
Well,
notice.
she is older than me. Yeah. She is older than me, and I wanted to watch the Twilight Zone, and she made me watch the Beatles.
Oh, but did you enjoy it?
I thought it was amazing. All those girls.
Oh, you thought you want to be a musician, yeah? Girls are screaming. Okay. So this is I Feel Fine. Here we go. Oops, wish I'd practiced this one today. All right, what could go wrong? Nothing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Baby said to me, you know, she's happy as can be, you know, she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Baby says she's mine, you know, she tells me all the She said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Ooh. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She says so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Ooh yeah. Ooh.
If anybody wants to move, so I haven't got their back to them. So rude. It's such a beautiful piano, I can't not play it.
It is.
No. Right.
Give me a second, will you? So
Yeah.
the lyrics out there.
So,
This is a song we wrote last time in Uruguay, and we were thinking, oh,
get my teeth out then. Thinking about social media.
and this one also contains cats. So it's probably the best thing about the internet are cats, especially social media. I spend a lot of time watching cats fall over and stuff. But of course, I think that may be the best thing about it. And there's a lot of kind of bad stuff, and I think somebody described television as the drug of the nation. I don't know what that makes social media. What's that, horse tranquilizer? Maybe it's that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got a friend who told me she was angry. Another friend, he told me he was sad. He's got a friend who told him he was stupid for sharing something making her look bad. When the singers sing and the dancers dance, the cats all play the fool, and the gurus pray we can find a way to stop the God's will. 'Cause we build a machine, it's doing a sin, and we can't make it stop. The black sheep took a ride on a rocket machine in his pocket, he thinks he's a god. And the big sleep goes on and on and on. Come inside my movie, watch me shining. Well, come and watch me walking by the sea. Come inside my head while I'm declining, and block me with your compassion fatigue. While the singers sing and the dancers dance, the cats all play the fool, and the gurus cry 'cause they don't know why, and the sailors sail and the fighters fight. The walls all pour the fuel, and the gurus pray we can find a way to stop the God's will. 'Cause we build a machine, it's doing a sin, and we can't make it stop. The black sheep took a ride on a rocket machine in his pocket, he thinks he's a god. The mission created, we're fighting for freedom, freedom to bother, freedom to shop. And the big sleep goes on and on and on. It goes goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on and on. It goes 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 on and on and on and on and on. We're sleeping on and on. It's a big sleep. It's a big sleep. It's a big sleep. Goes on and on and on. If anybody wants to move around, that's the problem with the piano. You're kind of stuck, aren't you? So either I'm behind it, and all you can see is the piano, or half the audience is side on. So I apologise. Oh, is that causing a thing? Okay. So, introduce it. So this is a song I wrote in Bologna. We went to Bologna last year. Anybody been to Bologna? Beautiful, isn't it? And it's the kind of place that the weather can't spoil. If it's too hot or if it's too wet, doesn't matter, because they've got these covered pavements with porticos sort of over the top. And you can walk all the way up to this lovely church underneath a portico, about a mile of portico on the hillside. It's amazing. And the culture, the food, the buildings. So why was I in a mood the whole time? I'll tell you why. The women are too beautiful, and they're very, very well turned out. And I was in a great big sulk for 4 whole days before undress. But anyway, Mike Harding once said, "I've suffered for my music, and now it's your turn." So I was suffering, and now it's your turn to hear all about it. This is called By Design. 1, 2. Twilight barking echoes through the porticos as the swallows dance in group hysteria. Maybe they can feel what's going on in here. Everywhere beauty, beauty by design. Beauty for its own sake, beauty for permanence and power. And I'm telling myself, surely beauty has its place, feeling worth it. Surely that's pride without pride. And I long to deserve that dress. Could I ever, would it ever be seen on this badly tight bundle, imported from a colder place? Everything is fine. You know your worth, but Everything is fine, fine, fine. But not when you're marked down by in the Piazza Maggiore stands a balladeer, offering with blind passion something I would only throw away. Such silent satisfaction that his sentiment is worthy. But in my land, this song's just a commodity. Oh, honey, you're selling something. It gets cheaper when you dress it up. I told you, yes, I told you I come from a colder place. Everything is fine. You know your worth, but where is mine? Everything is fine, fine, fine. I'm in the dirt and you're divine. Well, everything is fine, fine, fine. But not when you're marked down by me, marked down by me. We had a lovely takeaway from Mr. Tap. Was it Mr. Yao? Chinese takeaway down the road. But I think a little bit of rice came back in that last section. Just thought I'd share that. But I do feel better. Other than nearly choking, I feel a lot better for that. Healed myself. When we were in Uruguay, we sang a song by Jaime Rus. Anybody here from South America? Oh, from which part?
Buenos Aires.
Ah,
So maybe you've heard of Jaime Rus. No? Okay. Well, I'm told, what do I know? I'm told he's pretty well known. He's from Uruguay.
Jaime Ross,
Jaime Ross, yes, sorry. And so he's apparently quite big. He's very big in Uruguay. And so we did this song, and Andres is now going to tell you what it means, in case you're not from Buenos Aires.
Oh, well, it's called Amandote, and we have a little dispute about what it means, even though,
Even though I don't speak the language.
But for me, it means that it's him, the musician, or Jaime probably, telling his wife, one day you'll realize that I love you, one day when you die you'll realize I love you forever, that sort of thing. And then she responds saying, please don't fall in love with anybody, please don't fall in love with anybody. I think he's going away, and that's what she's asking.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
I mean, it could be anything as far as I'm concerned. Okay, it's called Amándote. Amándote. Oh, that sounded Italian. Yeah, Amándote, Amándote. Algún día verás que me voy a morir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día sabrás lo que ha sido vivir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día verás que me voy a morir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día sabrás lo que ha sido vivir amándote, amándote, amándote. Y fue así que me dijo: no te enamores de nadie, no te enamores de nadie, no te enamores de nadie, mi vida, mi amor. Fue así que me dijo: no te enamores de nadie, no te enamores de nadie, no te enamores de nadie. Algún día verás que me voy a morir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día sabrás lo que ha sido vivir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día verás que me voy a morir amándote, amándote, amándote. Algún día sabrás lo que ha sido vivir amándote, amándote, amándote. Fue así que me I am going to do a Joni Mitchell song now. I'm a big, hey, I'm a massive Jodie fan. Anybody's been to see it before. But she had her album Blue. Anybody got the Blue album? Can't get over the Blue album myself. And the title track Blue really gets me thinking a lot, because I like to imagine how the process worked, and I think I like to make it up, basically. I imagine what was going on. She was having this great time. She was just getting really famous. She was going out with Graham Nash, living in Laurel Canyon. Everything was brilliant, except she'd got these two grandmothers. One was an artist, one was more academic, but they both said, never, ever settle down with a man. You'll throw your life away. So she had this voice going on in her head, and it was also hedonistic time. But, you know, Graham Nash had written a song for her, which one was it?
Our House, and I think that's why they split up.
Why?
Our
House, you don't
Is
like?
it called Our House?
Yes, yeah, Our House. So you
he
think
wrote it for her, I think, yeah.
she thought it was so bad she...
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's not good enough,
It's so
Graham.
uncool.
I will have to leave it. And it's not Our House, it was like, Our House is a very, very, very house. A bit cheesy, but nice. And I think he turned around to her and said, come on, you should write a song for me. And I think this song is, be careful what you wish for, because it's called Blue. She's saying how blue she is. She's not only feeling blue, she's imagining what it'd be like to be painted blue. And then she goes off on a whole train of thought about tattoos, being inked blue. And then she goes on about sailors, because I guess tattoos, and then shells. And anyway, I'll just sing it. It's brilliant. It's a lovely train of thought. Blue songs are like tattoos. You know I've been to sea before. Crown and anchor me, or let me sail away. Well, here is a song for you, ink on a pen, underneath the skin. An empty place to fill in. There's so many sinking now. You gotta keep thinking. You gotta make it through the waves. Acid, booze, and gas, needles, guns, and grass. Lots of ass, lots of laughs. Blue. back in the second set to play a few more numbers with us. The busiest and most brilliant man in Devon, Andy Williamson. Yes. So we're going to do a song which is also from the album Love Quiet, which came out about 18 months, 2 years ago now, and we do weirdly have copies of it there. And other albums, my Joni Mitchell album and other stuff like that. And, so what was I going to say about this? Oh yes, so this is kind of our Devon anthem, because I wrote it about two friends who live in Cwmyntined. I think that's how you say it. It looks like Cwm in Deaconhead. Cwmyntined. And they're the reason I came to Devon, first of all. I heard from Johnny G, who's going to be playing here in a few days' time with Jonathan Spottiswoode. And I heard, look, do you want to come down, have a great time, bring your daughter, there's an amazing garden, there's going to be a wassail. And I had no idea what a wassail was. But does anybody else know what a wassail is? It's a Devon thing, isn't it? And to my delight and horror, we danced around a field, and people got muskets out and shot the trees. Kids everywhere. Just health and safety nightmare. And at some point, they had a big bucket full of just apple. Oh no, that was on the cider pressing, but they had raw apple juice just straight from the pressing one year. My daughter drank about 3 pints of it, worms and all. So anyway, Derek and Carol, whose garden this was, live in Cwmyntined, and they have the wassails. They also have Romany caravans that they do up, and they take them around to festivals, and famous people come and have interviews in their caravans. And they have a sign up which says, if you're famous, please let us know, because we want to impress our grandchildren, and we have no idea who you are. They bury treasure on the beach for their grandkids to find. They just play at life, and they are, for me, from my point of view, I aspire to be like them, and their energy is boundless. And so this is called Love's Children, a bit of an anthem to Devon. Love's children play tirelessly. Love's children work quietly. Love's children chitter and flitter. Love's children giggle and glitter. Love's children see, yes, and they hear. Love's children love, unfettered by fear, and they never get bored. On a cold winter's evening, they'll knock on your door and say, come out, come out, come out, come out, let's play in the garden. Let's go shooting apples, dance with knights and dragons. Let's light fires and candles, live like noble travelers. Come out, come out, come out, come out, let's play in the garden. Till we fall into bed, red mud in our hair. Love's children's song never ends. Love's children love like best friends. Love's children find a way through it. Love's children dream it and do it. Love's children give and forgive. Love's children live, yes they live, and they never get bored. On a warm summer morning, they'll knock on your door and say, come out, come out, come out, come out, let's play in the garden. And in 50 years' time, or maybe more, love's children's child may knock on your door. A familiar voice may say, have you seen it's a lovely day? Can we go outside and play? Come on, come on, come on, come on, let's play in the garden. Swinging weeping willows, sleep on satin pillows. We are ancient travelers in our painted wagons. Come on, come on, come on, come on, let's play in the garden. Till we fall into bed, red silk on our skin. Swinging weeping willows, sleep on satin pillows. We are ancient travelers in our painted wagons. Come on, come on, come on, come on, let's play in the garden. Till we fall into bed, red silk on our skin. I'm Leslie. We'll be back in a little while. We'll see you soon. Funny how she can lull you to sleep, but I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care. No, but it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone as lovely as you. I should care, oh baby I do. Well, you know I sleep well, except for a dream or two. But then I count my sheep well. Funny how she can love you to sleep, but I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care, but it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone as lovely as you. I should care, and maybe I do. Move back over here.
All change.
There we are. So, another one from Uruguay. And we took a road trip this time. We went to see an amazing keyboard player called Ugo Fatoruso, who's just been a legend in South America since the 60s. And we went to a place called Paysandú, which is up in on the river Uruguay, on the border with Argentina. And just the whole trip made me think the kind of courage it must take to go and start a new life somewhere else. And especially when there's nothing there, kind of no infrastructure. As far as I know, the population was very small, if non-existent in that part of that. So there's no roads, so you had to kind of find your way everywhere and start again. And I had these words going around my head, just like just about holding on to life. And so one of the weird things was that we were driving along, and I was just looking at all this sort of fantastic kind of land just going on for miles, and then a camel was there. I said, do camels cry? And Andrea says, no, he was as shocked as me. And it was a safari park. So, but you know, another kind of refugee, this poor camel. From Libertad to San Jose, we drove the roads, they paved the way. From Trinidad across the Rio Negro, we wondered how they made those places home, pulling together. And just about holding on, and just about holding on. A mile or two from Trinidad, a camel stopped us in our tracks. Another stranger in this brave new land swapped sweet cattle grass for desert sand, rolling with the punches, and just about holding on, just about holding on.
Acelera pasando camiones cargados, lento y largando, calor en la plaza de Independencia, bandera flameando, botija jugando, atraviesa la tierra como un cartel, inventa las calles del vecindario, ganado se junta bajo un árbol cualquiera, buscando la sombra porque los rayos te queman.
Andrea Slavon. The city swells in harmony, a dog and traffic symphony, and dreamers flock from wide and far, applaud the sunset from the busy Rambla, rubbing together. Just about holding on, just about holding on, just about holding on. It's just about holding on, it's just about holding on, just about holding. While I quickly move the microphone back, because I realise the next one's on the piano, you can explain what you were singing.
Oh, it's just What we saw as we travelled in the countryside was a very hot day, and you could see all the cows herding together underneath any shade they could get, because it was like 40 degrees. It was very unusual for Uruguay. It's not normally that hot. And then also we saw, big lorries, 4x4s, passing trucks that are very slow, and in the central square of each little town, there's a big flag waving of the county, of the departamento, and kids playing football, all those things that you see when you travel through.
Did you mention the gauchos?
Oh yeah, I don't mention the gauchos in that one. No.
They've got little jaunty hats. I love the hats on the gauchos.
Yeah.
Anyway, snapshots of Uruguay.
Snapshots, exactly.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing that you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy, and they say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and so sad of eye, but very, very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing that you'll ever it's the greatest thing you'll ever learn. Just to love and be loved in return. It's the greatest thing you'll ever learn. Get it? Get it? Say get it. Get it? Say get it. Get it? Get it? Say get it. Get it? Say get it. Get it? Get it? Say get it.
And then after that, it's too late.
So, from Nature Boy to a Bonnie Raitt song. I love Bonnie Raitt, and she's. Anybody get to see her recently? She toured. We didn't have enough money. But,
She's a fantastic artist. Brilliant guitarist. And
she doesn't really call herself a songwriter, but she wrote this.
to the
Friend of mine, she cries at night. She calls me on the phone. Says baby's everywhere she goes, and she wants one of her own. She's waited long enough, she says, still she can't decide. Pretty soon she'll have to choose, and it tears her up inside. 'Cause she's scared to run out of time. See my folks, they're getting old, and I watch their bodies change. I know they see the same in me, and it makes us both feel strange. No matter what you tell yourself, when it's war we all go through. Those eyes are mighty hard to take when they're staring back at you. We're all scared to run out of time. When did the choices get so hard, with so much more at stake? Life gets mighty precious when there's less of it to waste. 'Cause we're all scared. Scared. We're scared. Go on, Emma, yes.
See how quick I can do it. Next time we'll think this through. Right, pad. Oh, sorry, I keep starting without you. Rude. Sorry, I keep starting without you.
Stayed in bed this morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, or maybe we just stop trying. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. There's something inside is dying, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. No, no, no. Used to be so easy living here with you. You were like breezy, and I knew just what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Well, something inside is dying, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. No, no, no. There'll be good times again for me and you. We just can't stay together. Don't you feel it too? Still, I'm glad for what we had and how I once loved you. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. There's something inside is This year, I've been mostly writing a protest song. It's always a bit of a scary area to go into, isn't it, without being crass, but, you know, it's from the heart, it really is. Every day, cleverly, calmly, dangerously chipping away. Energy stopping, pennies dropping, bringing the day, and we throw it all away. The astronaut looked down from his rocket only to see a pale blue dot. Seen from afar, this beautiful star could be forgot, but we're down here anyway. Somebody high is giving a lie, selling a bride. Look the other way, dear, there's nothing bad to see here. They try to deny, but we have to be blind to toe the line. This land is broken. This land is broken. What am I gonna do? 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 It's obvious now, the evidence isn't up for debate. It's in front of our eyes, still the lies, still we wait for the billionaires to leave. The future will see if history books look down on sleepy people like me. 'Cause I didn't pretend to do my best to shout in the street. They silence me with my greed. Somebody high is selling a lie, giving a bride. Look the other way, there's nothing bad to see. They try to deny, but we have to be blind to toe the line. This line is broken. This line is broken. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, something's gotta change. Something's gotta change. Something's gotta change. Something's gotta change. I'm hoping, I'm hoping, I'm hoping. Something's gonna change. I'm hoping. lovely Antonio Carlos Jobim song to soothe our moods. Maybe Andy's around, I don't know. Of course he's around.
I'll stand up again because I can.
This is just a little samba based upon a single note. Your notes about to follow, but the root is still the snow. Now there's no honest consequence of the one we just been through, as I'm bound to be an unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the notes I know, and in the end I come to nothing, or nearly nothing. So I come back to my first note. this song from my previous album, Truth Tree. It's the title track, and it's about a tree in Ely. And, well, it's really about how when you're besotted, when you're in love, and somebody's telling you stuff that's music to your ears, you don't really care whether it's true or not. You just want them to keep talking. It felt like coming home. Yes, it felt like coming home when I looked into your eyes for the first time. And it feels like letting go. Yes, it feels like letting go when I look into your eyes. Lose my mind. Take me to the truth tree and tell me anything. Tell me anything. I will believe. Tell me anything at all. And when we sang our song, all the people sang along, and they looked into our eyes, and they knew everything. Did we touch the poet's side? Yes, I think I saw a tear when I looked into her eyes. I know she felt it too. Take me to the truth tree. Tell me anything. Tell me anything. Take me to the truth tree. Tell me anything. Tell me anything. I will believe. Tell me anything at all. I will believe. Tell me anything. Tell me anything. Tell me anything. Oh. 'Cause I will believe. Had such a lovely time. I think it's time for our last number. Is that right? Could that be true? Really? Already? Thank you so much for being here. Such a beautiful space. And thank you to Andy. Thanks, Andy. Round of applause again. And yes, you guessed it, I've got to go over the keyboard. So this is called Love Quiet, and it's the title track of an album, which, oh, did I mention we've got copies of?
And
We've also got downloads. That's how modern we are. Code that you put in, and then you can put it on one of your various players. And we also have a card reader. I mean, we're just so 21st century. I want to say a massive thank you to this man here, Andres Lafone. So this song we wrote together in lockdown, and it seems to me the world was cut in two, between people living a nightmare or dying, and people like me just going, oh look, birds, walks, peace. Yeah, I was one of the lucky ones, and it was a lesson, I think. I don't know if he did anything, but it was a lesson. The sun can paint the world, the moon can rule the sea, while eagle wings unfurl and whales dance in the deep. And you and me, we can be quiet. You and I, we will fly quiet. Impatiently we race, and violently we well, I love doing music, but somebody asked me if we were going to do another Joni Mitchell, and so I said, well, yes, but it's in the encore, so we're going to do it now. And it's on the piano, of course.
Final change.
Turn this off now. Bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I might have done, but clouds got in the way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and dunes and Ferris wheels, that daisy dancing way I feel, as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way. Now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if it hurts, don't let it show. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow there's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you way out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds looked at life that way. Now all my friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, where you going? This he told me. He said, I'm going on down the Ascus farm. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. I'm gonna come out on the line, gonna get
the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. Everywhere there was song and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden, all in the devil's bargain, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Joanna Eden, Andrea Sapone. What a great night. Thank you so much for coming and being here. Joanna has some CDs over here which she'll very gladly share with you if you like. You can stick around, the bar's open if you'd like to stick around and have a drink. If you're heading out, please help us out by taking your glasses and putting them upside down in the great tray. Thank you very much. Yeah, take it easy. Come back again tomorrow night for some Movin' Melvin Brown.
I love it. The other side of the